Going to be a command processor. Dear students, welcome to Software Design Lab. So today I'm going to make some discussions related to command processor pattern. So first of all, we are going to define what is going to be a command processor. Basically, a command processor is a management pattern. Yes or no? Yes. It's going to be a management pattern. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So management means there are so many different type of issues. Okay. So if you consider similar type of objects, in order to make some synchronization among these competing objects, one needs to be have to have a controller. Okay, control. So this control is nothing but a management pattern. So I have given an example like if you consider a editor, okay, and if you perform series of commands on a editor, like if you are going to bold, if you are going to capitalize, if you are going to underline a given text, then if you want to nullify those effects, you are going to do a particular operation so called as, which is the operation. If you want to go back to the previous state in a given editor, I have explained all these things in my theory sessions. I need some interaction from your side. Which one is the operation?
Undo,
Yes.
sir.
Undo operation. Okay, because whenever you are going to consider individual commands, okay, these commands will be converted into service objects, and these will be stored in a temporary data structure. What is the data structure we are going to use?
Stack.
Stack. Okay, so we are going to store in a stack. Then in order to perform the last in first out operation, okay, so the recently executed command will be nullified. So today our job, we are going to make a simulation of a editor. Okay, so how actually going to be an editor? This editor is I'm going to implement through the AWT, that is Advanced Window Toolkit, in particularly using Java strings. Got it? So now I'm going to share the PDF of this command processor pattern. You just go through it, okay? Can you see this window, dear students? Can you see the PDF? Can you see the PDF?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now there is a definition over there. See here. So the command processor design pattern separates the request for a service from the execution. A command processor component manages the request as separate objects, schedules their execution, and provides additional services as storing the request objects for later undo. So we have only two classes here. The first one is a my events and display text. Okay, so display text contains main method. So execution of the program will always start from main method. Okay, and of course this is a dummy constructor because name of the class and the name of the method is same. And once again we have a constructor here, that is my events, because name of the class is my events, and it contains some of the text fields, text box, and fields like font and all. Okay, so dynamics part, coming back to the dynamics part, dynamics is nothing but a sequence diagram. We have four objects here: a receiver, a user, a command, and an invoker. So whenever a bold option, so here a bold command has been executed by the user, and this command will be stored in a data structure. Next, execute the bold command, so the action will be taken, and when you delete the particular command, it will be nullified. So this is the sequence diagram of a command processor. Now I'm going to consider this coding. Okay, so this is the code. We have two classes, very simple program, only two classes. One is a display text and another one is a my events. Okay, so which has to be executed, which program has to be run, either display text we have to run or we have to run my events, because two classes here. Anybody? ಯಾವ program run ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾವು? display text run ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ ಅಥವಾ my events?
Display text.
Why?
It contains main method.
Very good. So here you can see this, we just see the mouse. Okay, see here the mouse. So wherever there is a main method, you start your execution from that point. Okay, so now I'm going to explain this program. So carefully go through. So execution always begins from here. Okay, so we have a class here called as a display text. So this display text is a class. See here, display text. Okay, and it is the subclass of a JFrame. So what is JFrame? JFrame is another built-in class which is present in the AWT, that is Abstract Window Toolkit. AWT stands for Abstract Window Toolkit. Okay, now, and as well as Java X Sphinx. So these are the header files I am using in order to perform action, that is action program, in particular event-driven programming languages. I'm going to take events. Okay, so display text is a class, and based on this class, I'm going to instantiate an object called as a DT. So DT is the object which belongs to display text, which is equals to new display text. Now I'm going to set the aspect ratio here. Okay, dt dot set size 500 by 500. Can anybody tell me what is 500 and 500? What is this 500 and this one? It is nothing but the height and width of a window. Okay, so set size is a method which is going to make a size of a window. We are going to display a window now whose height is 500 and whose width is also 500. It means it's a square. Got it? Artha agtideya?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, so next dt, I have created an object dt set size. So now set visible. Okay, set size and set visible. So these are the built-in functions. Once again, these are the built-in functions which are present in the JFrame. And these functions will be coming to display text because of the extends word, that is through the inheritance. In particularly in OMDP language, we call this as a generalization. Okay, so in display text, when you create an object dt, what happens? A constructor will be invoked. So this is a constructor. Okay, so what is a constructor? What it is going to do? It is going to automatically initialize the variables, whatever which is present inside a given class. Now, when you execute this, when you instantiate, what happens? So a display text constructor will be invoked. Okay, it will be invoked, in which these are the codes which are being embedded inside it. Okay, so container, once again, container is a class. This container is an object is equals to get content pane. It means I am going to create a container. Container is just like a bag. Inside that I am going to have some controls. Next, container dot set layout. So I'm going to create a layout for it. Okay, for example, page borders and all those things. So how it is going to be displayed, called as a set layout, which is going to be a new set layout. So that is why new flow layout. Next, I'm going to create a button. I need a button, command button. So for creating a command button, JButton is a class. JButton is a class and button1 is a object. Is equals to new. New means instantiation. JButton, whose caption has been given as bold. Means the caption means the text which is printed on the button. Similarly, I am going to create two more buttons. So totally 3 JButtons I have. So one is for bold, second one is for capitalize, and third one is for
Undo.
Next, once you create these buttons, okay, now I am going to create some labels also. So before this, labels have been and text box have been created. See here, J text field. J means, once again remember, J means swings. Text field is a control. JTF means object, which is equals to new instantiation J text field in bracket 10. So I am going to create a text box. And what is this 10 represents? Can anybody give me the answer for this? 10 means what? Here, this one. So I'm going to create a text box, and in the parenthesis as argument, I am considering 10 as a value. Can anybody tell me what is the meaning of a 10?
10 characters include number.
Okay, it is the size, okay, length of the text box. How many characters you are going to give input into the text box? Okay, so that will be taken as 10. Artha aita? Means only 10 characters can be given, max length anta karitivalla now. So more than 10 characters we cannot insert into it. Got it? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes, sir.
text field has, okay, fine. Text field has been created. Now you create a label for it. So the label is enter a sentence. So this, once again, this sentence represents the caption. Okay, the caption which is there on the label. Okay, so enter the sentence and now so now this is a constructor. Now 1 minute, somebody is waiting. Now I am going to add these controls on the container. So for this purpose I am going to use a method called as add. So container.add JLP. What is JLP? Anybody? JLP andre yenappa? Here only it is.
Object of JLabel class.
Object of label. Okay, what is JTF?
Object of Java text field.
Very good. Okay, so I am going to add these objects to the form container andre no form ige nanu label na text box na matte ade tarane I am going to add 3 buttons to the form. So for this purpose I am going to use a method called as add. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
next
sir.
nodi. Next ivaga after this, so I have added all the controls. Now I am going to create another object called as a F. Okay, this F is the object which belongs to the class font. Okay, so font F is equals to JTF means because JTF alli enirutte text irutte. So that is the other font anna ನಾವು ತಗೊಂತೀವಿ F alli. Okay, next set default close operation JFrame exit on close. Whenever you are going to click close, entire container is going to close. Next, iga action listener. Action listener means when you click on button 1, ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು, what action has to be taken. So that is written inside the action listener. So button 1, it is already created here. Okay, whose caption is bold. So button 1 that add action listener is bracketally new my events JTFF. So this my events is another class. So the value of this bold along with the font and the JTF value will be copied to the constructor of the my events class. Similarly, when you click on button 2, so same thing. Once again, the caption which is there on the button 2, that is capitalized, along with the value of font will be taken into the my events. When you click on button 3, once again the caption of the third button, that is undo, along with the F value will be taken into the my events. So now we shall go to the my events. So here it is. This is my events. So can anybody tell me what is a my events? It's a class and whose, and this is going to be considered with respect to action listener. So what is action listener? What is a action listener? Just go through this word keyword called as implements. Now you tell me what is action listener?
Interface.
Very good. It's an interface. If the word is a extends, it should be a another class. Since implements we are going to use, so it is nothing but a interface. Okay, now my events. So inside this is a constructor. So the value of JTF and font will be copied here, and the corresponding values will be copied in a variable called JTF and F again. Okay, so inside here action performed, because so this is the method, isn't it? Action listener, and what is action performed we are going to write here. Okay, and the value of AE means action event. What kind of event we are going to do here? Click is a event, because we are going to click on a button. Okay, so command button. So click is considered as a event. So what is the code written here? So string is a data type, show is a once again an object, which is equals to JTF.getText. Whatever the text which is present inside the text box, it will be copied into another variable, another object called as a show. Now, if AE means action, that is click event. It click event.
Sir, allow ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತೆ sir.
Okay. Okay. If AE dot get action is equals to bold, andre which command button I have clicked according to this statement? Can anybody give me the answer? If AE dot action command equals bold, it means which command button I have clicked now?
Button 1.
Button 1, very good. Then what happens inside the if condition? JTF dot set font. Font na change ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಯಾವ font ಗೆ? Bold font. Can you see here? It will be converted into bold, and this is the font size. Okay. On the another hand, suppose I am going to click on which button? Second one means else if means which button? To capitalize andre yav button? No?
Button 2.
Button 2. Okay, suppose else, that is why I have used else block here. If I am going to click on capitalize button, it will convert the given text into what?
Capital
So
font.
capitalized andre to uppercase. Okay, else if it will be retained in the lower case only. Okay, else it will go back to the previous state, that is set font old font, that is actual size or what actual original font we will go back. So I am going to execute this program, then you come to know how it works. So till then ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಈ ಕೋಡಿಂಗ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I am going to show you the models. Can you see the star UML there, students?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I have to create a model now. So this is a reverse engineering. It is only for my purpose I am doing. It's not for you people. since I to draw the model, instead of drawing a model, I am just reversing the code into a model. So I have a association here. It's a bidirectional association. So just like this. Okay, dear students. So here in PDF, I have to write the display text. My events is there. So can you see this comparison ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ನಿಮಗೆ? Events display text. So it should be like this. Yes. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇವಾಗ. You have to draw the model like this using star UML. Yes, dear students. ಈ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಗೆ ಕೋಡ್ ಜನರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣವಾ? Yes. Can you see the star UML window?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now listen carefully. Now I am going to generate the code. Okay, so for generating code, what is the process? So first select any class, then right click on it, go to Java, click on generate code. Okay, so once again I am going to tell you this. See, I want to generate the code, so click on any class, right click on it, go to Java and click on generate code. Okay, understood? Shall we proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, generate code. Next, you choose logical view. Then click on next. Okay, so it has already taken only one class. See, so this one I have selected. That is why checkbox has been clicked for my events. So display text is not selected. You click this, okay, or you can check select all. So now all the classes have been selected. Now click on next. So it is going to ask you the path, okay, the path where you want to create the Java files. So you give the path of a JDK and bin, so where your JDK has been installed. Okay, so go to JDK. So I have installed JDK here. Okay, in JDK in bin. Okay, you can place these code. Okay, like CMD I have taken. Okay, so just click on next. Okay, click on next. The Java code generated successfully. So any doubts here? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, finish. I'm going to click on finish now. Now I will go to that place where I have dumped my Java files. So that is D. In D we have JDK, and in that bin and command CMD, isn't it? Hodalvo? Yes or no? So this is the folder where I have dumped my Java files. Yes? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See here we have two files here. So the timings has been already given, today's date and time also. So So when you click on display text, so only a skeleton view will be present here. You can delete all these things. It is not required. And inside this, you have to copy the code, whatever which is there here. Okay, got it? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then similarly, we have another my events. So when you click on this, also only the skeleton means the name of the class, then the attributes and the methods and arguments are present here. So once again, you have to copy, you have to type the code over here. Okay. So after this, now we have to execute the program. So assume that I have typed. So I have already taken here. See, this is the class. So I have already created this. Then create also. Then similarly, we have created my events also. So it has been created. Now the thing, I have to execute this. Shall we execute this program? Yes, students?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Nobody is waiting. So I'm going to execute this now. So first shall go to JDK, then inside that bin and inside that command. Okay, you can display the files here. Check whether Java has been installed here. So it's not been installed. Anastasia does prompt Timige.
Yes, sir.
So set the path. Set path is equals to b :JDK/bin. If you type this command, path will be automatically set. Okay. So now once again, if you type Java and if you enter, press enter, so the compiler will be activated now. Okay. So now I'm going to compile the code. So Java star.java. So executed means compile. Now it's our turn to execute the program. Which one we have to execute? Display text or my events?
Display text.
Display text. Fine. So this is the code. When I press enter, what happens? A window will open. So swings window. Okay. So let us find out. See now? Can you see the window? So this is the container. This is the form. This is a swings window. Okay. Understand ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ?
Yes, sir.
ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, I'm going to type some text on that. Okay, like JNNCE. I have typed a text there. Shall I click on bold?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if I click on bold, what happens? ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬೋಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಫೈನ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ನಾನು ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಗಮನ ಇಟ್ಟು ನೋಡಿ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಬೋಲ್ಡ್ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ?
Yes, sir.
ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಆನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲೈಸ್. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಕೇಸಿಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಸೊ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇಂಟು ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಕೇಸ್. ಈಗ ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್ ಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಯಾವುದು ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು?
Bold.
Which is the recently executed command? Bold or capitalize? Which command? ಯಾವುದು?
ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲೈಸ್ ಸರ್.
ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲೈಸ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಬೋಲ್ಡ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲೈಸ್. ಸೊ ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲೈಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್ ಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಯಾವುದು?
Capitalize.
Okay, suppose if I am going to click on undo, which command will be nullified?
Bold.
Capitalize command.
ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಯಾವುದು ನಾನು?
Capitalize.
So capitalize will be nullified. It means the text goes back to which state?
Bold.
Which state?
Bold, sir.
Okay, first ನೋಡಿ ನಾನು ಈಗ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ರನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Okay, so this is the window. I'm going to type some text here. Text na type ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. First command ಯಾವ್ದು ರನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ?
Bold.
Bold. So click ಮಾಡಿದೆ bold ಆಯ್ತು. Next command ಯಾವ್ದು ರನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ?
Capitalize.
Capitalize. So ಈಗ capitalize ಆಯ್ತು. ಈಗ recently executed command ಯಾವುದು?
Capitalize.
So ಈಗ ನಾನು ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ which command will be nullified?
Capital.
So text goes back to which state? ಇದು
Bold.
ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಇದು ಯಾವ ಕೇಸಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ? See, when I click on undo, capitalize will be nullified. Andre, this text goes back to lower case. Lower case. Howdu tane?
Yes, sir.
But again, if I click on undo, what happens? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ? If I click on undo, see here, ನೋಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ, the capitalize effect will be nullified. So it goes back to which state now? So this is a lower case. Once again, if I click on undo, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
Lower case only.
Normal case ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, bold nullify ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, it goes back to normal. ನೋಡಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, bold, capitalize. If I click on undo, lower case, again click on undo, normal sentence, the bold will be nullified. So got it? Artha aita?
Yes, sir.
So this is just a simulation of a editor. Okay, got it?
Yes, sir.
I hope this code is available with all of you. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Will you execute this at home and check? Let me know how many of you executed. Check ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
Okay, sir.
So fine. Any doubts, dear students?
No, sir.
Okay, then I'm going to stop here. So today's lab command processor ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Okay, in the next lab I'm going to take bold pattern. Okay, shall we stop here then?
Okay, sir.
Okay, dear students, thank you so much for joining SD lab, OMDP lab. Stay at home, be safe. Okay, so just check this program, execute this program, and just click on just take the photo of the execution and send me the WhatsApp so that I can confirm how many of you are executed. Okay, will you do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then write the assignment also. Okay, and internals is also coming, so that is why please be ready with assignments, so that will be taken as a source for your first internals. Okay, so with all this I'm going to stop software design lab here. So thank you so much for joining. I request all of you to give your attendance through the chat box. So chat box ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ attendance ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿ. So I request all of you to put up your so only 12 students joined. I don't know why all of you are not joining. Anyhow, at least in the next lab, try to join. Okay, so tomorrow 8:15 I am going to take the class. Okay, thank you so much, dear students, for joining OMDP lab. Thank you so much.